Okay, the next thing I want to try before the wind gets up is the little UMX T-28. Now, I've actually got two of these. We actually do have two of these. He's there, and there's one in the box as well. I didn't buy either of these new. I bought one used from a store and one from a swap meet. Yes. And my impression was, frankly, that last time I flew them, I didn't think either of them were really flying worth a damn. They were... I think the electronics of them are sort of gone, you know. Yeah. His controls are moving in the right direction. This is the second one. This is the one I bought from it. This is the more beat up looking at the two. Oh. Someone has carefully put that on pieces of wood. Why they're carefully putting that on pieces of wood, I don't know. Well, we'll put it back on the pieces of wood, but it's coming off the piece of wood for the moment. I'll put it back on the piece of wood if that's what they want. I don't know, because it's sinking in too much. They're trying to make it level. I don't know. I don't know why we can't have one. Whoops. I'll keep that on the piece of wood, but I want to point it out into the field so I can take off from the table. I don't want to take off directly towards the long grass. I don't know.
Throttle cut off.
He's barely even sitting on his wheel as it is. Well, that wasn't very successful, was it? But I'm not expecting success with these, to be honest. Oh, the battery's now come off its Velcro. No.
Throttle cut on. Throttle cut off.
Nah. I think the motor on this one's kaput. Yeah. Yeah. I think the motor on that one, I think you have to just call the motor on that one kaput. He just won't go. I wasn't expecting a lot with these. Little geared brushed motor. I could try to put a new motor in him. Short of that, it appears he's not going to do anything, and I mean, he's pretty old and beat up anyway. Would he do anything even if I do put a new motor in him? I don't know. I think we'll try a different battery for the other one, because I imagine we've used up some of that battery. This guy has his front wheel removed so that he can go into the box. Where's the hole that the front wheel is supposed to go into there? Oh, of course we got to change the model, because they're not on the same model. They're two different planes. That's the original one. The first one we had. He's a wee bit less beat up looking, but I'm not promising he'll come any closer to flying sensibly, because my impression was they both had severe problems with their electrics. Oh. Well, and trim's a problem with him, because his ailerons are... He's basically got left aileron, but his ailerons are already trimmed as far to the right as they'll go, so... I don't know. I'm not optimistic.
Throttle cut off.
Oh, this is going to do the same thing? They're both doing this business where the motors won't work. Well, I don't know. They both just seem to be doing this business where the motors won't work at all. It's okay.
Throttle cut on.
I don't know. Yeah.
Throttle cut off.
Well, that powers the motor up at least, so maybe partially the problem is batteries. I'm not leapingly optimistic, but... Well, I got this one in the air, briefly at least. So maybe those two batteries are no good, although I didn't think they were dead, but you know, maybe they are. Don't even know where this battery came from. This is a Fly Zone brand battery, apparently. Ooh. Well, he's not, you know, well, he sort of flies, you know. These have I think they have AS3X, I'm not sure. They certainly don't have safe. I'm not even sure whether these have AS3X, to be honest. So they're a bit old. They're an older...
Time remaining.
Try not to hit myself here. These ailerons are a bit out of trim, but well, he's flying. So maybe some of the problem is batteries. Maybe I bought a 5-pack of new 1-cell batteries. Maybe we'll charge them up and bring them out and see. Try the other guy with one of those and whatever. Well, let's land this guy anyway. Famous last words. But, because landing is I mean, when you're talking about a little thing like this on the grass, landing is a relative term. I mean, he's definitely not going to run on the grass as soon as he hits the grass. He's just going to go...
Throttle cut on.
I mean, that's inevitable. Well, that actually flew pretty decently. I didn't... somewhat to my surprise, so maybe at least part of the problem's battery problems. Once we got him to...
Throttle cut off.
Then he's still
Throttle cut
going with that. Yes, and that's a Fly Zone battery. Now these are smaller batteries. That one doesn't look very optimistic, does it? We'll try this maybe, I don't know. I should have memorized the number. Would have saved time, wouldn't it? There it is.
Throttle cut off.
Yeah. Well, that does better than the other one, the first two batteries I tried in terms of powering up the motor. The motor still seems a bit hesitant, but then this is a pretty small. I don't think it's what's recommended. It's a 150, and no, well, yeah, so he doesn't really like that battery much either. His shows you can glide him a bit. His the battery's not really got enough power. The battery's not really got enough power to fly him. But we got him up. I think if we, maybe if we put a decent battery in him, he'd fly as well. Maybe if we got a decent battery in him, this one's falling out. Maybe if we got a decent battery in him, this one would fly as well. So, then maybe they're not dead. Maybe with a decent battery we can actually get some results with these guys and fly them indoors maybe. There you go.